here at BMS. And I'd like to welcome everybody on behalf of Sydney Klein, who unfortunately couldn't be with us this morning. She is one of our executive sponsors, and she's in Lawrenceville this morning. So she will be attending the flag raising from that campus. And I want to give a very special thank you to Joe Buffalino, who is our who is our project lead for the Pride Flag Global Initiative. Joe's done a wonderful job coordinating and making sure all the sites, all the BMS sites all over the world receive their flag today, and also having a ceremony. And if, for those of you who weren't aware, the idea is every single BMS site all over the world in unison today will have their flag going up, which is a very, very special deal, a special thing. It's a very special day for the community, and it's a very special day at BMS. We all have so many reasons why we love coming to work every day, and this is definitely going to be another reason for coming into work, for sure. This flag here is it's not just a beautiful flag with rainbow of colors. This flag is a validation of hope and of love, and it validates who some of us are in the LGBT community. It validates our allies, the parents of children in the LGBT community, and it's also a reminder of how far we've come in the last 50 years since the Stonewall riots. And it's another reminder of how much more work we need to get done for equality. Also, so when I heard about this initiative starting, I usually park in the back in the employee side, but it was really important to me to now park in this side of the building, and the importance of this flag that has for me and for so many of us standing here today. And I'm just so thrilled that all of you are here today to help us celebrate what's going to be an historic and monumental moment at BMS. So with that, I think we need to get this party started, and I would like to invite someone who is one of our other executive sponsors. She's also a senior advisor for the LGBTA PBRG group, and she's an amazing ally. Please help me welcome Farron Melton.
Good morning, good morning. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you all for being here, and thank you, Natasha, for being the new chapter lead for our NASA Park LGBTQ Business and People Resource Group. So it's an amazing day, and my name is Farron, for those of you who don't know me, and I lead the global procurement team at Bristol-Myers Squibb, as well as the supplier diversity program, and I am an ally. I'm a mom of an LGBT community girl, and I am very passionate about diversity and inclusion in general. One of the things we wanted to just make a comment on before we got started is you'll notice that the flags are at half-mast. That is for the Virginia shootings. So all of the flags are at half-mast around the country, and we wanted to be a part of that. So when we put this new LGBT flag up, we will raise all the flags up, and then they'll come back down again. We just wanted to let you know we're also honoring the Virginia victims. So, as many of you know and Natasha mentioned, we celebrate Pride Month each June to celebrate the work that we've done in the community, our accomplishments, and to really do community outreach and activism this month. So, the Stonewall riots were 50 years ago, and this is a special occasion because this is the 50-year anniversary of the Stonewall riots. And also in June, the Marriage Equality Act was passed. So 2 decades ago, Bill Clinton designated June as Pride Month, and we've been celebrating it ever since. I'm so proud to be standing here while we raise the flag at Bristol-Myers Squibb. I couldn't agree more with what Natasha is saying, that I'm so proud to work for a company that is powerfully diverse and broadly inclusive, and that we take that in all ways for all people, beyond geography and scope, to every element of our community. And I stand for that. I stand for that as a human, as a leader, as a mom, and I think that's one of the most important things that a corporation can do, and we as leaders can do, is to be allies, right? There's no one area, whether it's women, the LGBT community, whether it's the Black community, It doesn't matter what it is. Without allies, it is really hard to make progress. And so all of us are obligated to be allies for the LGBT community, and I'm proud to do so, and I'm proud to stand here and be a part of this flag raising. A couple of facts that you might not know is that in June 2018, Bristol Myers Squibb, along with 168 companies, proudly signed the United Nations Standard of Conduct for Business in support of the LGBTQI community. We at Bristol Myers Squibb believe strongly that a diverse workforce and a diverse supply base makes the best, brings out the best in everyone. Everyone is able to bring their whole self to work with their creativity, with their innovation, and with their passion. And we also had a dialogue with the Congressional LGBT Equality Caucus. So members of Capitol Hill that are involved in the LGBT community to create a diverse environment get together, and we talked about our commitment. And we also have brought Giovanni and our advocacy groups with us, and we have come from a supplier diversity standpoint to talk about the importance of our diversity outreach programs, including our policies against non-discrimination and harassment, and policies that are inclusive for all families. So Natasha and the team here at Nassau Park and the LGBTA chapter have put together some really, really great programming for the month of June. So you've all probably received a communication. Please make sure that you take a look at it. I know that Sydney and I are looking forward to being at each and every one of these events. From a panel that, let me get my dates here. From a panel that is talking about what it is to be an ally and what it is to be a transgender business owner here on June 11th in the atrium, and a special screening of Families Like Yours in Princeton Pike on June 13th. If you haven't seen that film, please make sure that you go, and if you have, please go again. It's an amazing film. And then we're going to have an LGBTQ vendor fair on June 18th. So it's going to be a busy month, and a lot of receptions, a lot of things to do. So let's all continue to really be inclusive, and I look forward to seeing each of you over the course of the month. And as some great person once said, with LGBTQ, life gets better together with equality. Thank you.